This is a blueberry tea that's from like a local tea shop we have around here called, I believe it's called Tin Roof Tea Company. It's amazing. I love it. This is their blueberry something or other, and it's beautiful. And I drink it in the morning. I drink it hot, and then whatever I don't drink I put in the refrigerator and then pour over ice for the afternoon. Hello guys. If you haven't figured out from the title of the video, today we are talking about cloth diapering. And I'm really excited to make this video. I could honestly talk about cloth diapering forever. I don't know, I really enjoy it. And I want everyone else to know how easy it is and how functional and affordable and just overall amazing it is. So I'm gonna try to not make this video too long, but be on the lookout for other cloth diaper related videos if this is something that interests you, because I already am planning to make a couple more. So this is my cloth diapering 101 video, basically just everything you need to research like while you're pregnant, just everything that you need to know before the baby comes to help you set up your registry, or if you're doing a lot of the shopping yourself, to get you set up for success. I hope to be able to make other videos to kind of answer some frequently asked questions, as well as a video really detailing my personal cloth diapering routine. The reason I'm not going to be talking about any of that in this video is just because it really varies from your family setup, your laundry situation, and just how you plan to cloth diaper in general. So all of that will be saved for later videos. So like I said, be on the lookout for those. If you subscribe, you will be sure to not miss them. So go ahead and click below to do that. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into the information that I have for you guys today. So the first thing I want to talk about is why you should cloth diaper. And there are obviously quite a few reasons I believe you should cloth diaper. Number one, or most people's draw to it, is that it saves you money. So cloth diapering can be very expensive if you make it expensive. I am personally part of a cloth diapering mom Facebook group, and I see moms on there who own 100, 200, 300 or more diapers, and that is honestly insane and completely unnecessary. Like, if that's what you want because this is something that's fun for you to buy and collect, I mean, totally go for it, I guess. Depending on the reasons you're cloth diapering, that might be what you want to do. For me personally, I have, I think just over 30, I think maybe 32 or 34 cloth diapers. It kind of varies how you count it. Technically, we use cloth diapers for swim diapers. So if you include those in the count, we have probably closer to 40 diapers. But in our daily rotation, we use about 30 diapers. And I will say, I've done it with a smaller stash as well. I had a little less than 20 when we first started, and I've been able to do it well with 18 diapers, with 24 diapers, and now with 34 diapers, I'm pretty sure we have. So it is totally doable with a very small amount of diapers. It is totally doable even if you have a very expensive brand or a very cheap brand. It's very doable even if you have all-in-one diapers, which I'll talk about the kinds of diapers later, but if you have the all-in-one diapers that are simple, easy, ready to go, or if you're doing flats and covers, which is a lot more time intensive, it's doable. And that's the thing, there are so many different kinds of cloth diapers, and you can do what works for you. So I'm going to be talking primarily about pocket diapers in this video, so if you're not interested in pocket diapers, then this may not be the video for you. But If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then just keep watching because I will let you know and let you in on all of these secrets. It does save money, is what I'm trying to say. It saves money. It doesn't have to if you make it super expensive, but it 100% can. I know it did for me. One big tip I have for saving money is registering for your diapers using gift cards that you get or money or whatever toward cloth diapers rather than toward disposable diapers. So there are some brands that are like closer to $4 or $5 per diaper, maybe even less than that. I'm not really sure. That's the cheapest I personally have. And then there are other ones that are closer to $20 or $30 per diaper. That's not even including the customizable, embroidered, bedazzled diapers that some people get for $80 or $100 a piece. So this diaper I purchased off Amazon. This is not like a popular brand of cloth diaper. It's by the brand Blue Snail, and it is just your pretty standard diaper. It's very similar to an Alva baby diaper. That's a big brand for pocket diapers. And this is pretty similar. It has, the same number of snaps, it adjusts the same way and whatnot. There's a couple differences that I'll get into a little bit later. But this is kind of your more basic diaper. It's kind of an off-brand, although this is probably my favorite brand of diaper, even though it was one of the least expensive ones. And again, I'll let you guys in on all of that here in a bit. Now, this one is a Charlie banana diaper, and these are expensive. These are, I think, like $22 a piece. They are fleece lined, so the inner lining here is fleece, and they have like a specialized adjustment system on the rise, so the part that adjusts around the baby's legs. Basically, there's the waist snaps, which is just like on a regular diaper, the part you bring in, but obviously for it to be a one size diaper, which not all diapers are, but all of my diapers are one size and most of them are one size, you either have to adjust them with the buttons on the front, like this one. You adjust them by buttoning this to these other rows to make it smaller or bigger. So that's these. The Charlie Banana ones are like patented for this special innovation where it's like more like a bra strap, and you kind of pull this and it scrunches up or lets this part out. So that's the Charlie Banana ones, and they're a lot more expensive. Although I will say, not everything is completely face value. So if you're scrolling through Amazon or Bye Bye Baby or I don't know, wherever you're buying your diapers from, don't take everything at face value because they're like different brands include different things. So some of them are just the diapers, some of them come with the inserts. Now, again, this is pretty specifically to pocket diapers. I know every type of diaper uses some type of inserts, but they utilize them in different ways. And so there's inserts that you stuff in the pocket, and some of the diapers come with those. Some of them come with wet bags or other extras. So you definitely want to check that out. And obviously the number of diapers is very important as well. A 4-pack of diapers will usually be less than a 6-pack of diapers. So that's definitely something to consider when you're purchasing. Okay, I know I'm like rambling on. Like I said, I could talk about this stuff forever. I'm trying to like at least stay on track, but it's really hard when it can be like very, like there's a lot of components to each point. With all that being said about the prices of individual diapers, you may be starting to get the idea that it is a lot more expensive. And it is pretty expensive up front. It's definitely an investment. And if you're buying your entire stash yourself, you might be dropping $100 or $200 on a stash, depending on how many diapers you want and the other things that you'll need to get to start cloth diapering. Now, I'm not going to talk about every single price inclusive thing, but I do want to try to give you an idea of the things that would be included in the upfront cost. So for me personally, we purchased, and by purchased, some of it was on our registry and other people purchased it for us. But what was purchased to start our cloth diapering journey was diapers, obviously. So that can vary depending on how often you're willing to do laundry, which could totally change based on your access to laundry, whether you're working from home or not, all of these types of things. So for us, we were able to get by at first with about 18 diapers and about 24 inserts. Just really quickly, I want to add that the reason you want to have a few more inserts than diapers is because, especially for pocket diapers, a lot of times you want to double up on those inserts so that you're not having pee leaking when your child starts drinking more and starts becoming a more heavy wetter. Now, this is not something that's necessary at first, but it probably will be really, really quickly. And boys tend to be more heavy wetting than girls from what I've heard. Definitely the diapers, the inserts. For us, we knew we wanted to line dry or hang dry our diapers because it helps them not wear out as quickly, and we wanted them to last as long as possible. So we invested in a drying rack, and since then have purchased a second drying rack as we've gotten more diapers. And we also got a sprayer. Now I'm going to talk about this a little bit later as well, but this is how we deal with messy diapers, with poopy diapers, is we use a bidet sprayer in a toilet. It's like it attaches to your toilet. It's like a handheld sprayer, and that's how we get the poop off or rinse out the diaper. And so we did purchase that up front. And again, I'm not going to go into the cost of all of this stuff, but I will say that our sprayer was only about $20, so that's not a huge investment, and it's pretty easy to install yourselves. So don't get worried about that or hung up on it. And those are mainly the cost that's going to go into cloth diapering up front. Obviously, there's a continual cost of electricity and power from washing and drying your diapers and laundry detergent. So that's basically all of it included in cloth diapers. That may sound like a lot, but it's really not. It saves us a ton of money. I will say, since cloth diapering, we went ahead and switched to cloth wipes as well, because honestly, if you're already cloth diapering, it's really not any different to use cloth wipes, especially if you're just using them on pee diapers, which we use it for everything, but you can do whatever you need to suit your family. Even using 5 cloth wipes a week or something would end up saving your family money in the long run, especially if you make the wipes yourselves or buy them secondhand or find a cheaper way as well. And there's totally no shame in buying secondhand wipes or diapers. It's very common in the cloth diapering community. There's buy, sell, trade Facebook groups if you're interested in that, or you can totally buy them off of Facebook Marketplace or eBay, or I've even seen some people get them from like Once Upon a Child and places like that. So I have a few pre-loved diapers myself. We actually use those for our swim diapers, and I can get into all of that probably in a different video, but there's definitely no shame in that and can make it a lot less expensive for you. Alright, so these next few points I'm going to try to breeze through really quickly, but obviously cloth diapering is better for the environment, and every cloth diaper that you use keeps a disposable diaper out of a landfill. So that's awesome, obviously. And the same thing for cloth wipes. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Cloth diapering can also be better for your baby. I know some moms choose to go like the organic the organic diaper route. And if that's you, that's totally awesome. But I know that can be super expensive. So if you're worried about what is constantly touching your baby's skin all the time, or if your baby has super sensitive skin, cloth diapering may be a better choice for you and for your child. So that's basically all of the reasons of why you may want to do cloth diapering, but I do want to make a quick disclaimer here, which I've kind of alluded to already, but cloth diapering does not have to be an all or nothing experience for you and your family. I know for us, we choose to cloth diaper all the time. The only times we don't cloth diaper are when we are on trips that don't really allow us to. And by that I mean we don't really have access to laundry, or if we're flying there, because cloth diapers take up a lot more room in your luggage. So we choose to give ourselves a break during those points. But if we're just driving to Walmart or something, we still cloth diaper. If we're going to friends' houses, we still cloth diaper. We cloth diaper at night. that's how we choose to do it. I know a lot of people won't use a cloth wipe for a poopy diaper. I know some people won't cloth diaper overnight, and it's totally up to you. I know some people don't like to put their kid in a cloth diaper for like a daycare situation, or if somebody else is watching the baby. And it does not have to be all or nothing. And the nice thing is, the less you intend to cloth diaper, the less diapers you need to buy. So it's a smaller upfront cost if you're only doing part-time cloth diapering. So it definitely kind of evens that out a little bit. You're not going to be making as big of an investment. I think cloth diapering, even just little bits here and there, is better than not cloth diapering at all. Better for your child, better for your wallet, and better for the environment as well. So to wrap that up, we're gonna go ahead and get into how to cloth diaper. So in this section, I'm gonna be detailing the types of cloth diapers, the types of inserts, and just any little bits I wanna go over at the end. There is at least 5 or 6 or 7 different ways to cloth diaper. You don't have to just choose one and stick to it. Just use whatever works best for your family. For some people, they like a certain type at night and a certain type during the day, just whatever works for you. The reason you would want to go with one over the other is they kind of vary in a range of most customizable to least customizable, and least expensive to most expensive. And that scale kind of follows the same way. So the most customizable is going to be the least expensive route, but with the most customizable comes also the most amount of work for you on a regular basis. Whereas the least customizable is going to be the easiest for you as far as like cleaning wise, prepping wise, but is going to cost a little bit more for that as well. So for us, we decided to go pocket diapers, like I said. I don't know that much about the other kinds, so I'm not going to be talking too much about them. But if you're interested in looking at other kinds, there are, and I'm not an expert. I don't know about all these, so if I get some wording wrong, I do apologize. I know that there are pockets, which is what we use. There are all-in-one and all-in-two type diapers, but there are flats and covers, which tend to be the very work intensive but very inexpensive type of diaper, whereas like the all-in-one and two would be the more expensive kinds. So I'm not going down the range in order. I'm just saying them as I've written them down. So there's also pre-flats and pre-folds. What the difference is between them, I'm not 100% sure, but I know that these kind of fall in a very similar category, and that they're more similar to the flats and the cover situation. So the flats and covers go together. By the way, it's not two different kinds. I know that there's fitted diapers, and then there's, for as far as like covers go, there's like the regular polyurethane cover, and then there's wool covers, which I think are actually pretty different. So those are kind of the different kinds that you might want to look into, but I'm just going to be focusing on the pocket diapers here. So as far as pocket diapers, even these can be pretty different from brand to brand, depending on what you're looking for. For instance, let me show you a couple of the diapers that I have. Okay, these are the diapers that I have. I have 4 different brands. I'm pretty sure I only have 4 different brands. And then I have a 5th brand that we use for pocket diapers, and basically, pocket diapers. I'm getting myself all confused here. That I use for swim diapers. And I'm not even gonna talk about those because I think that they were a really cheap brand. They were really not well made. I got them for free off of Facebook Marketplace, and the water resistant layer, so this outside layer, was damaged, I guess, and so any liquid just kind of passes right through it, which is fine for a swim diaper, but obviously is not going to be working to hold pee in as a regular diaper should. So I'm not even going to talk about those, but I have these Anma Baby ones, which are definitely knockoffs for Alva babies. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same. Then I have these blue snail diapers, which are very similar, but definitely have their differences to the Alpha baby ones, or the Anima baby is technically the brand that I have. And then I have these Simple Being diapers, and then the Charlie Banana. So Charlie Banana is obviously the most expensive. I kind of already talked about these. They have the same waist adjustment, but they don't have the buttons on the front. They use that bra strap pull string on the inside flap here. So those are the Charlie Banana ones. These obviously were the most expensive, but they each came with 2 different inserts. So that is Charlie Banana. It's fleece lined. They're really nice, but they're really expensive for what they are, and they're definitely smaller. So these worked really well when my daughter was young because they're just small. They're kind of like skinny here in the middle, and they were just really nice. I just remember these were the only ones that I felt like didn't completely swallow her up. And obviously they're insanely customizable. Instead of having just 3 different levels of the buttons, they have, I mean, you can literally adjust it to the exact place where you need it to go. Although they're not very easy to adjust, so you don't want to be doing it like every day. I've only had to adjust mine twice now, like once at the beginning and once very recently, or maybe twice, I can't remember, like 2 times in between that. But it's a pain in the butt, you don't want to do it. These Simple Being diapers are not very expensive, and they come with 1 insert each and a wet bag, so that's nice. I believe you can buy these off of Amazon, as well as the other brands that I'm going to be talking about. I'm not sure about the Charlie Banana. I did not buy those off of Amazon, but these have a gray lining. It's really nothing special about it. It's just gray. They say it's like for stain proof, stain resistant, but my diapers don't stain. So, I mean, like, there's nothing to stain them. Like, they get washed right out. So the special thing about these diapers really is the double gusset. So as you can see, it has 2 gussets, whereas like this one only has the 1 gusset. So these are supposed to like help really lock in the baby's pee and stuff. I honestly don't experience that. I feel like this is the only gusset that ends up touching your baby, and then this one is literally just there for show. So I don't know. I don't really think that these are that amazing, although I really was hoping that they would be. Other brands with double gussets might be better, but for me, I haven't seen a huge difference between these. So, but other than that, they're pretty much the same along the waistband. They do have 2 rows of snappies for the waistband, which literally makes no difference. I mean, it's just a design preference, I guess. And then again with the 3 here. I have noticed because of the double gusset though, these tend to be tighter on her faster. So that's why these ones are let all the way out on the rise snaps. So that's something to think about as well. If you have a really big baby, these may not really be the way to go for you. But they're really spacious inside. So they're nice for working with some of my bigger inserts. So I don't know, take that with as you want, okay? These are my Anima baby diapers, again, a knockoff for the more popular Alva baby diapers. These were the least expensive. They came with 1 insert each and a wet bag as well. So, yeah, these are the same type of just like the polyester lining that these gray Simple Being ones have, but it's white instead. Again, this is the same waistband. It's just 1 snappy across the top, and then the rise snaps. So these and these fit very similarly, but the main difference between them is this is the Blue Snail brand, and I found that the main difference is the material on the inside. So again, if you are trying to keep track, the Charlie Banana is fleece, the other 2 were polyester, and this one is made out of a bamboo, probably a bamboo blend, which means that it's probably blended with like cotton or polyester or some type of synthetic fiber, but it definitely is bamboo. I mean, you can feel the difference. I like this one because it's really soft, like Charlie Banana, without keeping her warmer like the Charlie Banana would, because fleece is obviously warmer. I also feel like the bamboo is more absorbent in and of itself, so she's less likely to leak through when she's wearing these. Not like much less likely, because you know this little lining is not going to hold much liquid, but I just feel like she does tend to leak through less when she's wearing these. So those are the brands that I have, and kind of some of the differences you'll find between them. And I'm sure other brands of diapers have completely different things, you know, that they kind of is their claim to, you know, why you should buy their diapers. I know some brands come with different inserts, like different materials of inserts. And obviously some people purchase specific brands because the coloring or pattern of the diapers is something that they're attracted to. So I know a big one for like design purposes is Nora's Nursery. And I'm not exactly sure what, I think they may also come with bamboo inserts, which are better than the typical microfiber insert that most brands come with, although I'm not sure about that exactly. But, oh, and the only other difference generally between them is instead of snappies, sometimes you'll find Velcro. So that I've heard good and bad things about. I've heard that it's really great to getting a more customized fit, but that it's not as great whenever the child gets older and is able to undo the Velcro easier than the buttons. So also something to keep in mind if you're starting to cloth diaper a child who's already older and may be able to pull that Velcro part, you may want to look out for that. I do quickly want to talk about the wet bags. So it has a like waterproof lining and it zips up, contains the smells really well, and helps to keep all of the contents contained. So this is a wet bag. I have a few of these that are small, and then I also have a larger one that I use to hang laundry and stuff. These are more for just when, like the small ones are for more when we're like just going out. So those are the types of diapers. Now I'm gonna go into the types of inserts. There aren't nearly as many kinds. Obviously, if you're doing a pre-fold or flat or whatever with a cover, those are the inserts, like the pre-fold or the flat or whatever it is the insert that goes inside. I'm not 100% sure if you can use other types of inserts in there. And then for the all-in-one, that's kind of a similar situation. It comes with an insert that goes in the diaper, and then like that's the insert. And I don't know, you may be able to buy other ones that work with that as well, but I'm not exactly sure because I don't use those kinds. So for me, I'm mostly going to be talking about the inserts that are used for pocket diapers. Really the only difference between inserts is going to be sizing a little bit, although most of them are going to be pretty similar in size. But then there's going to be different materials. So there's only a few different kinds that I know of, which would be microfiber, charcoal bamboo, hemp, and FSTs, also known as flour sack towels. I personally never used flour sack towels, but I've heard that they're very, very absorbent, but and they're also pretty inexpensive, but that they're kind of bulkier, and so that's something that a lot of people use, but a lot of people won't because it's, like I said, it's very bulky. So the inserts that I have are microfiber, bamboo, and hemp. So microfiber is your run-of-the-mill. That's what's going to come with most diapers if it comes with an insert. They are not extremely absorbent, but they can work well for younger children or for layering with other inserts. So that's one thing that is extremely attractive about pocket diapers, is that you can put a bunch of inserts into one diaper, making it very, very absorbent. Or you can only use one insert. If your child doesn't pee very large amounts at once, you can do that. For me, right now we're using 2 inserts per diaper, and really sometimes I feel like we should either be using more or just more absorbent ones. So what we tend to do is double up with a microfiber, which is going to be a very quick absorber but doesn't hold a lot of liquid, and we double that up with a heavy absorber, so bamboo or hemp. those two, they absorb a lot more liquid, but are definitely slower on the uptake. Hemp even more so than bamboo, but hemp typically holds more than bamboo. So it's kind of a spectrum, and you just kind of have to find your own balance. So hemp are also going to be usually the more trim, like smaller ones, whereas microfiber and bamboo are usually, from what I've been able to find, are a little bit larger, but this shouldn't make a huge deal for your child, honestly. We use, you know, a microfiber and bamboo together, which they're both kind of larger, or we'll use it with hemp. So either type of combination will definitely work. The only other kind of insert that I don't have would be the charcoal bamboo, which I've heard is basically just microfiber, but that it's coated in bamboo because you're not supposed to put microfiber against your child's body, like directly. So this is not really applicable for pocket diapers, but for other kinds, like maybe covers or something, where you might be putting an insert right up against the child's skin, you don't want to put microfiber there. You would instead opt for like a charcoal bamboo or a bamboo or a hemp, something that is coated in a natural fiber. I've never had a need for charcoal bamboo because they're basically a glorified microfiber, and I already have way too many microfibers that I don't even need because they are not, they don't usually work as well for older children. So honestly, I'm like trying to wean myself off of my microfibers so that I can just use like a bamboo and a hemp together, or you know, whatever combination she will need. I feel like I've gone over probably enough for this video. I know it's already probably incredibly long, so if there's anything that was kind of confusing, feel free to post it in the comments below, and I will try to answer it in my next video, which again, I'm hoping will be a frequently asked questions about cloth diapers. I will definitely be answering as many of those as I can think of that I think will be helpful, so be on the lookout for those videos. But I hope that this was helpful and informative. I am just gonna leave it here. I will see you guys in the next one. And there is one more thing actually that I have used that has helped me in the past. Let me go get it. So I have used diaper liners. I have homemade reusable ones that I made out of a fleece blanket, but I also have these disposable ones, and these come in handy a lot for traveling long distances and things like that. They really help to manage the poopy situations, which again, I can talk more about in a future video if you're interested in learning more about that. But